Office and also head of the UENR outreach team. Today, we are here to engage you and also get your concerns concerning universities of energy and natural resources, our admission process. Perhaps you have applied at the university and still you have not gained admission. This is an opportunity for you to let us know some of the concern, the questions that you have. You have the opportunity for Mr. Clark Hayford to answer some of these questions. So I want to welcome you all and also welcome Mr. Hayford. Clark, sir, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, my brother.
How are you doing?
Very fine. I wish the good people of Ghana and Africa Happy New Year. And we are prepared to receive our student at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. And thank you so much for the opportunity. And before we proceed or you ask the questions, we need to thank you for this great initiative by the University Relations Office to try to reach out to the global audience, those in Ghana and those outside Ghana. And if you are watching me across the globe, I want you to recommend to you this university we are going to talk about, the University of Energy and Natural Resources, the fastest growing university in Africa, the university with only ground station in Ghana that work with NASA of the United States of America, the university that have the Earth Observation Research Innovation Center, reputed for picking flooding issues, disaster, and related discipline across the world. We work closely with Ghana National Fire Service as incredible partners. Apart from that, the university is the only institution in Africa to have what they call the carbon tower monitoring flags. And to the people of Ghana and Africa, I want you to discover this university, the University of Energy and Natural Resources. And the reason why I want to recommend this university to you is that when it comes to quality of tuition, when it comes to the ability and desire to link students to industrial partners, when it comes to holistic training, we believe in what we call training the Ghanaian student to be globally competitive. That is why you have as many as 21 citizens across Africa that are studying at our famous center, the Regional Center of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, a university established by an Act of Parliament 830 in the year 2011, enrolled in pioneer students on Saturday, 17th November 2012, with 154 students. Today, we have more than 16,500 students. And there's opportunity for the Ghanaian child, the African child, to enroll at this prestigious university for an unforgettable tertiary education experience. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you very much for that overview. But on that note, I want you to tell us some of the programs available now for admission and whether admission is still ongoing.
Yes, thank you very much, my brother. The University of Energy and Natural Resources is in the business of admitting or enrolling students at the university, and mission from GCB Bank, Ghana Post Office, Prudential Bank Ghana Limited, Fidelity Bank, CBG Bank. We have kindly dial star 885 hash, star 885 hash, and then procure the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Go to option 2. Then from option 2, you go to UENR, you key in your name, then you can procure the form to enroll in this amazing academic community.
Admission is still ongoing.
Admission is still ongoing, actively ongoing. Now, programs that are available, I would say almost all programs are available.
Okay.
From civil engineering, computer engineering, agriculture engineering, manufacturing engineering, mechanical engineering, bioresources engineering, renewable energy engineering, petroleum engineering. For petroleum engineering like this, the opportunity is there for the Ghanaian child to study in US.
Okay.
You do 2 years in Ghana, you do 2 years in US.
Okay.
If your CGPA is more than 3.0 and your parents are prepared to partner the university to send you all the way to the United States of America. Not just that, when you go to the School of Sciences, programs like mathematics, actuarial science, biochemistry, the good news is that chemistry, let me remind Ghanaians that on the 13th of December 2025, the University of Energy had its graduation ceremony for the 10th time. The overall best student, Lady Jennifer Adai, was adjudged as the best student with a CGPA of 3.95.
She got a brand new car.
And we are the only university in Ghana and Africa to give an overall best student a brand new saloon car.
Brand new saloon car.
So, University of Energy and Natural Resources, mean business. When it comes to interaction in our parts of the world, the University of Energy is always do it and do it very well. So a program like chemistry, where renowned lecturers like Dr. Imahi, Dr. Amaselina Sa, the HOD, Dr. Alfred Benibuo is there, my own friend Dr. Tando, all of them, Professor Mafu, are in the department. The new professor, Professor Edupuku, who is the coordinator for distance education and all of them in the department of chemical sciences. So chemistry is also open. And for me, before we proceed, I want the Ghanaian child to believe in himself or herself. No program is superior to each other at the University of Energy Resources.
Okay.
I have been trained as a crop scientist, but I do communications and public relations. But I was trained at the university as a crop scientist. We believe that the Ghanaian child deserves the very best.
Okay.
And so the Ghanaian child ought to enroll at the University of Energy Resources. So we have programs like mathematics, and mathematics will wow you. We have, in terms of faculty members, top notch. If you know of Professor Dominic Otu, my father, Pascal. Your father, they call him Pascal. I don't know why they call him a respected African, and people like him for what he do. Professor Otu is reputed for transforming people to be globally competitive. He's the author of Concise Mathematics. He's a consultant for West African Examination Council. And my famous question to him the other time was that, Prof, how come a lot of the students couldn't pass mathematics? Well, the question for this year, yes, there was. Yes. Most of the students couldn't pass mathematics. And I think they call mathematics the queen of science. That's my favorite subject anyway. So Professor Otu is in the department, and he is the dean for the school of the graduate school, graduate study. So Prof. Otu is there. Then Professor Elvis Kobana Donko, who is the HOD for that particular department. And my good brother and big brother, Professor Samson Techi Apia, is also in that department. So professors are there, matter. There are a lot of professors.
So we do mathematics.
Mathematics. Okay. Apart from that, we also have.
So if you are watching me out there and you are interested to pursue your maths career, please, the opportunity is still there for you to get your admission at the University of Energy.
So mathematics is there, actuarial science is also covered.
Okay.
In the School of Sciences, we have programs like biochemistry. It's also run biological science.
Okay.
It's also run at the School of Sciences. And for mathematics, you need to have elective maths, and you have to pass elective maths to qualify to study mathematics.
Yeah, mathematics.
Okay. Some of the students, for some funny reason, will tell you that mathematics is a bit difficult. I tell them that there's nothing difficult under the sun. In University of Energy, we don't lecture, we teach. So the concentration is to create a lifelong, lasting environment for the student to enjoy your study at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. So the School of Sciences have you covered. And when you go to the School of Natural Resources, which is the foundation school for the University of Energy and Natural Resources, great men and women in academia are there. My own boss, Professor Simon Abugri, is in that department. He is the Dean of Students. Then Professor Mrs. Mercy Tumwa Dechi is also the Director for Quality Assurance and Academic Planning of Natural Resources.
Yeah, School of Natural Resources.
Then Professor Daniel Apoto Safo is the Dean of Natural Resources. Professor Bechi Esiedu, who is the Deputy Commissioner for Fisheries at Fisheries Commission Ghana, is also a lecturer in that particular school. Okay. And then Professor Ricky Yao Nichugodo, former HOD for hospitality management.
Full professor. Associate professor.
Yes.
Yes.
So they are all there. So for natural resources, we have programs like BS in Natural Resources Management. Okay. Those who have the desire to work in the first two commissions, those who want to work with Gold Board, famous Gold Board, those who want to work with the Environmental Protection Agency, those who want to work with Ministry of Food and Agriculture, those who want to work with Lands and Natural Resources Ministry. This is an opportunity for you. And not that my own brother, Dr. Ales Ama Agboshi, former head of department for hold
on. There are a lot of people who are sending their application forms coming. If you see me, I'm also on my phone trying to. Yes, so you can keep sending your application form and your results if your admission is pending. So let's talk about that. Now, before we come to the program, why is it that we have some students having candidate prospective students having their admission still pending?
Okay, that is sorry for that, but the University of Engineering also ran a 24-hour service. I was telling somebody that before the introduction of the famous 24-hour economy by the president, my president, President John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, good morning, Mr. President, this is your university. I come to the question, but let me also praise the president for doing this. This university was established by the president when he was the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, the good news is that the president wanted the University of Nigeria to start a medical school, and we are patiently waiting to start a medical school. President Mahama and your erudite Minister for Education, Your Excellency, thank you so much for your passionate desire to rapidly develop this university into a world-class university. So, it is most likely your application is pending. What you do is that some numbers have been shared.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is that take note of these numbers: 0243 92 6206. 0243 92 6206 has been dedicated for admission related issues. Okay. So kindly send your application form and result slip in the PDF form, portable document format to that particular number, or call that line and the issue will be resolved or addressed immediately. Okay. You can equally call 0243 64 59 55 and you also address your issue. We are determined to resolve the issue. The challenge is that when they buy the application form and take it to the internet cafe, our students are not interested in what that cafe attendant is doing.
Yeah.
So sometimes wrong numbers will be keyed in.
Yes.
Even the programs, you have the opportunity to select 3 programs.
Yes.
But normally I'm going for nursing.
Yes.
So his sharp focus and attention is all on
the rest of the program.
He doesn't really care. Put anything there for me.
So please, if you are watching and you are applying for the University of Energy and Natural Resources, now you can go to, of course, to the cafe. But please make sure that you are aware of what
at the internet cafe.
Yes.
So you go to
the internet cafe. Yes, the internet cafe. Now, if you go to the internet cafe or whoever is doing for you, let the person use your number or your parents' number so that whatever information that the university is sharing, you can get it, because we share the information through the number that you are giving. So please take note. So it means the admission is still ongoing.
Oh yes.
And those who are having their admission pending, to send their numbers to what?
Yes. You send the application form and result slip to 0243 92 6206 or 0243 64 59 55, and the issue will resolve immediately. So,
let's talk about.
Let's go to the program.
Yes.
That you come to.
Yes.
We have mathematics, stats, chemistry, one of the favorite subjects of all time. Then for engineering programs, a candidate must have at least C6 in elective maths and physics. For the University of Energy and Natural Resources, do not pride itself as making sure that you must come with a particular cutoff point. Okay. However, the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission have a regulation or standard. For you to make it to the university degree program, you ought to obtain A1 to C6 in core mathematics, integrated science or social studies, and English. And then for elective subject, you need A1 to C6 in all the subjects, 3 out of the 4 subjects, to qualify to be at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. So technically, if you have grade 6, you qualify to go to the University of Natural Resources.
Let's talk about this. Somebody is watching out there. The person is having aggregate 20, 25, and others.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that University of Energy and Natural Resources, we don't?
The University of Energy and Natural Resources do not insist on what they call competitive cutoff point.
Okay.
The reason why we do that is that we believe that when it comes to learning outcomes, environment, exposure, and experiences change your learning outcome.
Okay.
So for us, somebody can obtain 16 and enroll at the university. In the 4 years' time, that person will possibly graduate from the class as a first-class student with a friend who sat in the same class but obtain a degree 6 or 7. That person may not get a first class or may not obtain first, but may obtain pass, third class, second class lower. So for us, we give equal opportunity to the Ghanaian child. Again, the University of Engineering Resources do not have what they call a fee-paying program. We try as much as possible.
No fee-paying.
No. We try to ensure that fee-paying is a thing of the past. So I was excited to hear the Director General responsible for Ghana Tertiary Education Commission insisting that the universities should desist from punishing the Ghanaian parents. So if typical Ghanaian university, if you had 6, your school fees, you pay 3,000. The one who had aggregate 15 and pursue the same program. For some universities, you have to pay like 9,000, 3 times what a regular student is paying. The University of Natural Resources do not do that.
All right.
So we do not insist on cut-off point. So from grade 6 to 36, the consultant will look at your result and look at the program that you can pursue based on your strength of the grades you obtain in senior high school. So that opportunity, that's what people say that is a great home. Not just a home, but a wonderful home.
All right, so we'll be back in a second. So don't go. Keep watching. We'll be back right away. TikTok number. Okay. So, welcome back. If you are just watching, this is UNER Admission Online session. We are here to engage you, to help you gain admission at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. My name again is Benjamin Jamra, an assistant registrar at the University Relations Office. I'm also a member of the UENR outreach team. We also have Mr. James Clark Hayford, assistant registrar in charge of institutional advancement and alumni relations, as well as the registrar at the Dean of Students Office, and also the leader for the UENR outreach team. We are here to assist you and also help you gain admission. As we speak, a lot of you have submitted your application form and your result. That's what we need. Just send your application form and then the results to us so that we will also help you gain admission. Be assured that today, by the close of the day, you will get your admission, because as we indicated, it's an instant. So right after the session, we will ensure that if you qualify, you will get admission instantly. My brother, a lot of people have applied for nursing. But you know, nursing is it's regulated by the Nursing and Midwifery Council and other things. So what do you advise them, those who may not get the nursing, but is there any other opportunity for them to study here at the University of Energy and Natural Resources?
Yeah, pretty sure. The good news is that I always tell the candidate or applicant that in your desire to enroll at the university, always you have a priority programs. So your first program, second program, and third program. And what influenced your decision to do the first program? Maybe your first program was medical laboratory sciences or nursing. Normally with the University of Energy and most of the universities, because of the huge numbers of individuals who want to study degree nursing, and there's a regulator, Ghana Nurses and Midwifery Council, regulate to ensure that those who qualify to study nursing are screened thoroughly.
Yeah.
If you do not get your first program, because there are things define you, you have to do an interview, you have to do an examination.
Yeah.
Then they look at your aggregates, and then based on that, they will give you admission letter. But if you don't get the nursing,
so it is only nursing.
It's only nursing and
Medilab that
where students will have to go through
Okay.
an interview
Okay.
and examination session.
Okay.
The other programs, you don't do
go
any
through.
interview,
Okay.
you don't do any examination.
Okay.
So
please, for your information, so if maybe you are not called for the nursing or Medilab interview and then the exams, then it means that maybe your results didn't fall within the cutoff points that we need. As we indicated, it's been regulated by Nursing and Midwifery Council. Therefore, if you have a certain result or grade and it is not within the grade that is required to pursue nursing, but that grade can gain admission to equally important.
And like you want to go to the medical school, and if you had a student, they know that if you want to go to the medical school, highly competitive. So if you get your 8-1s, your 7-1s, you are guaranteed access to the university through interview.
Yeah.
But the point is that if you get, let's say, a grade 36 as a science student from a top secondary school, you yourself know that from day one, there's no way the university will invite you for an interview.
Yeah.
So, but if you don't get your nursing medical option, there are equally good programs for the second option and third option.
Okay.
Look at it very well, and then the university normally will give you your second program, your third. Once you meet the basic admission requirements, and we are good to go.
Somebody saying that I came for an entrance exams and interview on 2nd January, but still you have not received admission. Yes, please. It's a concern. But if I look at the results, maybe you didn't get the pass mark for the exams or the pass mark for the interview. So it means that you will be given another opportunity. I can see that you had petroleum engineering as your second choice, which is also
very good program.
A very good program. You also have computer science as your third choice, which is also very important. It's a very good program. So from here, after this session, we'll ensure that you get your admission so that you can also prepare. So we want to know, when are they coming? The students, when
So
the freshers, when are we expecting?
For the freshers, we are expecting them on Friday, 9th January 2026.
Okay.
For now, I don't know the development, but you see, this is a working, for now, that is what we all know. We don't take decisions. Decisions are taken by the top hierarchy of the university. What we know as people communicating for the university is that on the 9th, which is a holiday, the students are coming to school. And if you don't know your way around town, we are warning students to be careful of who they deal with.
Okay.
You must know, if you don't have a relative in Sunyani, the number that you have shared, 0243 92 6206, 0243 64 59 55 are numbers available to you to reach out to them for anything concerning your admission.
Can you mention the numbers?
0243
0243
64
64
59
59
55.
55.
0243 64 59 55. 0243 92 6206. These are numbers that are available to the student to engage. You can send a WhatsApp message, you can send an SMS, you can do an audio. Sometimes when you try to call and you are not picking, the person may be busy or is on the line. So send an audio, send a message, SMS, short messages to the person. Then we will gladly, assist you in that regard. I also know students sometimes struggle with accommodation.
Yes.
So if you are looking for the university facility, may not be full by now, maybe full. We have to find out with the hostel management team. If it is full, we can comfortably ensure that you get a private facility affiliated. Look at the keyword well. Affiliated to the university. If it's not affiliated to the university and you go and do business with them and you are, cheated, you struggle to come in as a major stakeholder. You are coming here because of us. We are trained to be customer friendly and student centered as university staff. And for that matter, and the two of us here are integral members of what we call the university outreach and sensitization team. So the welfare of the student is the main priority when it comes to joining this community. There's a good reason why normally people say that University of Energy is a home. We will treat you and ensure that you are very comfortable. And let me assure you that coming here will never be a mistake. It will be a game changer. Coming here, and when I check mechanical engineering, as of yesterday, we have enrolled 260 student freshers. Mechanical engineering department.
Wow.
Engineer Dr. Kofi Asamoah Edupoku, the Pentecost elder.
He's now a professor.
He's a doctor.
Oh, okay. Doctor.
He's a senior lecturer. He's doing
he just graduated the doctorate.
No. He was not the one.
Okay.
So, for me, he's doing a great thing. And I believe that when you check the details, 50 of the students are coming from Pokuwari Senior High School. And good morning to the respected, distinguished chair of Conference of Assisted Secondary Schools in Ghana, Charles, SOS, Reverend Father Stephen Owusu Sechere, the headmaster for Pokuwari Senior High School. The students are coming here in drones. So you have 50 students from Pokuwari, the last count. 20 of them are coming from Wesley Girls High School, the oldest girls' school in Ghana, in Cape Coast. About 30 of them are coming from St. Louis. So I'm just listing the names of student schools that are coming because I feel that when it comes to making the choice of a university to attend in Ghana, the preferred institution or destination to obtain degree in Ghana is not any university, but the University of Natural Resources. Why do I say that? Let me say before I forget. As we speak now in Ghana, the best energy institution of the year, including the one you attended. I will not mention the name. Including the one I attended. You attended KNUST, I attended UCC. But the best institution in Ghana in terms of energy institution, the highest and the largest gathering of energy players, including Ghana Gas, National Petroleum Authority, Ministry of Energy and Green Transition, all the energy players in Ghana, Africa Center for Energy Policy, where my good friend Ben Boache works. The best institution in terms of energy is the University of Energy and Natural Resources.
Wow.
And it happened, and we are judged as the best on Friday, 28 November 2025. So we are the best in Ghana. Not that in October, our university was adjudged as the best curriculum institution of the year in terms of sustainability energy by African practitioners of sustainable energy. Also in Accra, at Accra City Hotel, close to Movenpick Ambassador Hotel. On that very day, our Vice Chancellor was adjudged as Transformational Leader of the Year. In 2025, in October, our student, people of Ghana, listen to me very well. The whole Ghana have a debate competition. They do it every year. Now, we do what they call the debate championship for the novice or the amateur group, and then the expert or the open category. Your university was adjudged as the best debate champions in the whole Ghana. So we are not talking about any institution in Ghana. We are talking about the institution that is reputed for transforming our students. When it comes to tuition, is top notch. Don't forget that in November 2022, Lloyd Spoku, who studied mechanical engineering, was adjudged as the best orator, public speaking in the whole world. Lloyd Spoku in 2022. So you know it's the best institution in Ghana.
Okay. So let's talk about student life on campus. Student life. You are at the Dean of Students office and you are the registrar. So what should students expect as they come in?
Fun, entertainment, quality tuition, because you blend it. I taught in a girls' school and a Catholic school, holistic education. I don't want a girl who can get A in biology, but is not able to dance on the wedding day. You need holistic education. When it comes to entertainment in Ghana, we are the headquarters when it comes to entertainment at the tertiary education space. In 2022, look at the artists we brought to University of Energy. You remember the famous Dirty Rip concert being spearheaded by Mr. Easy Group. Black Sheriff was here, Blacko, Ken Promise was here, okay? All the people artists were here. And eventually, Ken Promise became the artist of the year, the current artist of the year in Ghana. Blacko was also here. Okay, 2024, we had a partnership with Telecel Ghana doing the 2.0 turn-up concert, 6th of August to be precise. And the Telecel group were shocked with the level of participation of us. We have what we call the Plus Color Code, which herald the evening at the artist night with Tom Sunyani, and you enjoy yourself. So the legend Stoneboy was here with the team. He was amazed. So last year, we assembled Strong Man, Coco Flick, Coco Smoke. They were all here. That was the first night that Flick and Smoke performed together and Strong Man on the same platform.
So let me come in. Somebody is texting, he's saying that, hello, please, good afternoon. Please, I just bought forms now, but please, I have not any application to fill. Please, as I indicated, please come again. If you just bought a form, it means that you have to get yourself somewhere at the internet cafe. They are going to help you. But as we indicated, make sure that they use the password that you give them, as well as your number, so that whatever information that the university will be sending, you will receive it. So please take note of that, and then thank you in advance. Thank you. Congratulations in advance for buying the UENR application form. We are here to assist you. So if you're able to do that, you send us the application form and the results, and we'll make sure that you get your admission by the close of the day. Thank you very much.
So back to student life, and I was saying that the University of Energy prioritize student welfare.
Yes.
If you know of Herita Mafua, aka Naja, with a song by Akwabo Vamijo, the university, the Vice Chancellor, have a special package for talented students. And we went looking for her. She is from Odumase in the Bono region, Sunyani area, Sunyani Greater Sunyani Metropolitan area. And now she's a proud student of this university. So if you are listening to me and watching across the world, you have a special skill or talent, let us partner you and let us give you a full scholarship. If you are an athlete, don't forget that the record holder of 800 meters, Ghana University Sports Association, the vice chairman for that association is Professor Dominic Otu. He is the vice chair. But the record holder for 800 meters, Portia Abuaje, who broke a 16-year-old record. Yes, in terms of sports. So I'm telling you that the University of UENR is a holistic education. Sports, you are there. Entertainment, you are there. Academics, we are very good. And trust me, joining this community will change your life. We believe that we are training you to be the best to fit anywhere in the world. The good news is that our students are encouraged to study French. And don't forget that there are 16 countries in Africa or 15 in West Africa. We are surrounded by Francophone countries. But you and I, when you go to Nigeria and Ivory Coast, we go to Ivory Coast and we struggle because we can't speak French. But for the students on the university who are enrolling first, second year, we are encouraged to take courses in French. By the time you leave university or complete university, you're able to speak simple French. Yeah. And that makes you globally competitive. You can work anywhere in the world. Okay. God bless you.
On that note, let me go for another break and we'll be back very soon. And then we will talk about those who are asking about the top up. Top up. We will address that. Maybe you have a diploma, you have HND and others. Just keep watching.
So you can buy the form now. If you are watching
somebody just bought the form.
So star 885 hash.
Yeah.
Then look for option 2. Talks about forms. And then you look for UENR. The request for your name. So my name is James Clark Hayford or James Mason or Benjamin Jamra or Anotua Jamra. Once you key in that name, the request for your mobile PIN you provided will be sent to you. Then you take it to an internet cafe. Be mindful of the pictures you use for your forms. Don't go and sit under the cocoa, what they call it, where they sell cocoa, under the tree and then be doing some funny things. The picture you are using to fill the form will be on an ID card. Be mindful of that. Apart from you dial star 885 hash and then you go to option 2. From option 2, go to option 1 for the retrieval of the PIN and provide your transaction ID and you will get it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So on that note, we go on.
More than.
Okay, so you are welcome back. We are still on UNER admission online session. This is an opportunity for you to engage us, ask the necessary questions that you want to ask, and then if your admission is still pending or you've not gained admission to the University of Energy and Natural Resources, you can send your application form and then your results to the numbers that we have provided. And we can assure you that by the close of the session, you will get your admission, because we are doing instant admission. This session is dedicated to you so that you get your instant admission to the University of Energy and Natural Resources. And remember that we are coming to the university, the freshers are coming to the university on the 9th, right? On the 9th of January 2026. So this Friday we are coming to school. So you have not gained admission. It means that we have to help you so that you can get your admission, get yourself prepared, and then report to the university on the 9th. That's Friday. Just this Friday, we are coming to the university to begin our journey at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. I am here with James Hayford Clark, and he is helping us so that you get your answers to the questions that you have. I've already asked some questions, and in fact, they have done justice to that. Now, I want to know, Hayford, if we have any financial aids, scholarship available at the University of Energy and Natural Resources.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the question. And those that have joined us, thank you so much. Inform a friend to tell a friend that the University of Energy regular periodic information session with prospective applicants, parents, and stakeholders is ongoing on YouTube. You can join and send in your question, like I said, to 0243 64 59 55 or 0243 92 62 06 for a quick response to all your questions. And don't also forget that we are doing this to help you. So one, apart from, before we go to the internal university mechanism to ensure that students are able to pay their fees and buy their laptops and rent, accommodation and all of that, we have to applaud the central government for decision to prioritize studying at the tertiary level.
Okay.
The government have a flagship program that they call the No Fee Stress policy.
Yeah.
And what the policy does is to basically ensure that all those that are enrolling in first year, they have access to funding. Okay. So a classic example, if you are studying, let's say, IT and your fees is 4,000 Ghana cedis, the government of Ghana gives you close to 3,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
To pay your fees.
Okay.
So what the university is doing is that within the first week of reopening, you have to send the enrolled student to Accra headquarters. Okay. So make sure
let me come in. There were some lapses last year. Some did not receive that. So what's the issue? So that those who are coming will
they are looking at name mismatch. For example,
okay,
you are Benjamin Jamra.
Yes.
But in filling your form, you decided to add Benjamin Kofi Jamra. But from SS1 through to SS3 to the university, your name can change along the line.
Yeah.
And, sometimes in terms of mismatch between your student ID card and your Ghana card. So the Ghana card I'm James Clark Hayford. That is my Ghana card identity.
Okay.
So the Hayford, there are 3 names.
Okay.
So you can have James Clark Hayford, where there's a hyphen between the Clark and the Hayford. That is a compound name.
Yeah.
Or Apia -O2.
Okay.
Or Jamra Fusu, where there's hyphen between the Jamra and Fusu.
Yeah.
And you can have Jamra as a distinct name, middle name, and Fusu as the family name. So in filling the form, you must be mindful of the arrangement of the names.
Okay.
If you don't do that, it may affect you.
Okay.
And remember that the government, through to each word, released about money for about 130,000 students, which is a good initiative. So I'm saying that there's opportunity for you to enroll at the university easily compared to you and I, our time.
Yeah.
So government gives you money because of research policy. Now another good news is that those that are continuing students, level 2 and all the way to the final year, 300, 400. There's this policy also by the government, still organized by Supervised by Student Loan Trust Fund. Let me commend Dr. Shiraj, the Director of Finance, Uncle Justice, Director of Disbursement, Mr. Nkrumah Abil of the headquarters. They are doing so well. It's Legon. They are doing so well. Now, what they do is that in the past, the maximum money you can take from Student Loan Trust Fund was 2,500. Now,
so
government.
This is aside the government.
Yes, this is aside
policy.
the no stress policy for all first years who are entering the university.
Okay.
Now, from 2nd to 3rd year, in the past, you could assess only 2,500 the whole year. Now, government have increased the amount from 2,250 as the minimum to 4,500 Ben. So there's a quantum jump, almost about 100% of the money that you can assess from 2,500 to 4,500. So in the past, the amount of 2,000, now you can take as much as 2,250 as minimum to 4,500. Not just that. In the past, after paying the money, taking the money for 2 years or 4 years, or depending on the program you are saying at the university, in calculating the interest, it was compound interest.
Okay.
But now government has taken the compound interest off. Now it's a simple interest. So any amount you took in 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, you would have to calculate for the simple interest of 6%.
Okay.
It's not even 12%, it's a 6%.
Okay.
So government want to make sure that you drive tertiary school enrollment. President John Dramani Mahama, my president, your president, His Excellency, believe that the Ghanaian ecosystem, the economy will drive very well when you have empowered the youth through tertiary education.
Yeah.
So that is there for you. Then if you are disabled, the good news, if you are disabled too, you don't pay any school fees.
Disabled.
If you are medically proven to be disabled,
no,
you don't pay any school fees.
The disability, we have so many types of disability.
The medical disability. If you are not able to eat very well, that one is disability. You get it.
Okay.
So that one, you don't pay any
But some people are vertically.
You cannot say I got vertical challenge, it's not disability.
It's not disability.
So
okay.
You pay, government pay your school fees in full.
Okay.
All you have to do is that go to the admissions office. Let them, then they will give you a form to go to the medical team. Examine you. Once you are proven medically disabled, they will send your details to the Student Loan Trust Fund. Okay. Your fees will be paying for. Not just that, you also don't pay accommodation. Accommodation is free.
They're disabled.
Yes, disabled.
Hey, this is good.
So government is doing so well. Apart from that,
so
government
disability is not
inability.
Whatever.
It's not an inability.
It's inability. So please take note of that. That if you are disabled, you have the opportunity to come to the university.
I have a disability, but it's not medically proven. So
so we have
apart from this, the university have its own package. I will start with the student front.
Yeah.
On record, our students are reputed for giving support to students, about 400 of them every year. At least 250 to 400 is the minimum that we do every year. And we can pay parts of your school fees or your school fees in full. So we call it an Idaswasa scholarship. It's also run by the students. Apart from that, we have Vice Chancellor scholarship for talented and gifted students.
Okay.
Also go for, you got get a full tuition or you get the tuition plus accommodation. That is what Naja is currently enjoying.
All right, thank you. So
apart from that, we have GNPC scholarship, Ghana Gas scholarship, Ghana Gas Foundation. Last year they came here and it's so far so good. So we are prepared to support you. Poverty must not, stop you from going to assess, seek help. Talk to any of the numbers 0243 64 5955 or 0243 92 6206 and you'll be sorted. You don't have you covered.
Now, a lot of people are asking a very simple question. And what is happening? I want you to help us. The top up. Some, they have done their diploma and then they want to do a top up. Is there an opportunity for them, or if you are done, you are done? You have to find your way out.
No, certainly there's an opportunity. Thanks for the question. But the departure, if you're a top up student, if you're a diploma student and you graduated from the University of Natural Resources, you have a special case because you were trained by the university. But the only condition is that you must make certificates available to the admissions office for them to assess that indeed you have duly graduated.
Okay.
You have returned your academic gown and all of that.
Okay.
So once you do that, but for us, submit your clearance form to the admissions office.
Okay.
And then show your admission, what do you call it, your certificate.
So please,
if you haven't done that,
those who are asking,
send electronic copy of the certificate to the number that will be shared. 0243 92 6206 or 0243 64 59 55.
So it means that you have to submit your transcript and then your certificate.
But if you are not a UNER student, you must submit the transcript, certificate, application form
yes,
to the numbers you have provided.
Yes.
You follow up.
Yes. If you are a non-UNER graduate, right?
Yes.
So if you graduated from University of Energy and Natural Resources
University, kindly submit your application form, your transcript and certificate, electronic copy.
Okay.
Not pictures, PDF, portable document format.
It means that
once you send it to those numbers, we will print it up and link out the appropriate authority to get back to you.
Okay.
So we want you to join this community.
Okay.
So top up student, we have you covered. And the good news is that for University of Energy, for postgraduate students like this, the program's a regular program, but it's organized purely on weekend.
The
postgraduate program.
Okay. The master's.
For other, yes, master's, PhD.
Okay.
MSc, Masters in Science, Master of Philosophy, Master of Administration, all of that. We organize them on weekends.
Okay.
The other, so for example, I'm doing a PhD here with the Department of Crop Science.
Okay.
So once I'm doing a PhD, I'll do my normal work from Monday to Friday, get busy at the work. Saturday, Sunday, every 2 weeks, we congregate at Sunyani to have your program. That is why you have people who are MPs.
Okay.
Who are ministers of state, who are DCs, who are top government officials,
CEOs,
I don't want to mention these are private activities. They are doing their masters and PhD here because of flexibility of our program. We are the only university in Ghana that does that.
Okay.
The programs are regular, but we do it on weekends.
So that we have the luxury to work, and because sometimes it's difficult to get what we call the steady leave. So this one. Please, if you are watching, you want to.
So those are watching. Nana Kwesi.
Those who have just graduated.
Nana Kwesi UK is asking question about the top up, and he's talking about the top up program they have submitted. And what about those offering top up? We have answered it. Honorable, sustainable. Honorable Said is watching. So thank you so much for doing the watching.
All right, thank you very much. Those who are watching, on TikTok, and then we also
YouTube and Facebook.
TikTok and then YouTube. Thank you very much for the questions. The top up, as my brother has already indicated, kindly submit your certificate and then your transcripts. If you are a new student, you didn't graduate.
So what he's saying is that Nana Kwesi is saying that UK is saying that the person already submitted. So the submission is in different forms. When you say submission, there are some you submit at the Ghana Post Office. These days, you are not trying to detain it. So what we are saying is that even if you have submitted, kindly send them to the number that you have provided.
Yeah, we have provided. Yeah.
As a follow-up.
Yes.
Because these are personal numbers. 0243645955. I'm the one handling that number. The 024392262206 is also the number. It's a personal and corporate number of Senior Benjamin Jamara, so that we want to personalize the admission process so that you will not be frustrated in the chain of command. Thank you so much.
So let's go to accommodation again, because a lot of people, they said that they've gained admission, but the issue is accommodation. So we want to talk more on that and see the arrangement that has been made. Do you still think that there are hostels around that?
Oh yeah,
Students
definitely.
Okay.
There are a lot of high-rising buildings within Fairpro, within Sunyani. The only caveat is that if you are seeking help, go through the right process.
Yeah.
Talk to a university officer, somebody responsible for all issues.
Okay.
So don't talk to anybody. So I provided 2 numbers. And once you send messages, that you can send audio. I want to reduce the numbers you are giving out.
Okay.
You need to deal with trustworthy people so that you are not shortchanged the chain of command. So if you are in need of accommodation, call 0243 92 6206. If you call and the person will send an audio or a message or WhatsApp message, the person will help you to address it. Or 0243 64 59 55, so that we know what you are. These are the 2 individuals who go out to do the outreach, and they are in the middle when it comes to admission process.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. James Clark. So we've addressed some of these concerns that you are bringing. Now, the halls. In fact, the halls are full. So if you need anything, any accommodation, we've provided the numbers. Please, you can contact, and we will see how best we can help you with the hostels that are affiliated to the university.
But the key point is hostels affiliated. We don't want your experience on campus to be bizarre.
Yeah.
So seek help. Talk to the right people. There are people who will take your money. They will never deliver the hostel to you. So I beg you in the name of God, make our work easier for all of us to have an exciting and unforgettable and amazing experience by joining this community. First impressions are most lasting, and we trust you do the right thing. Thank you so much.
All right. So on that note, let me go to those who are still sending your results and forms. That's what we need. Keep them coming, and we will ensure that you get your admission as soon as possible. After this session, we will ensure that you get your admission. Let's talk about the fee payment. Do we have some installment policy in place?
The Daniel Ajete Soda, thank you so much. Nana Kwesi, which one is again, please? Is that the please again? Kindly look at it well. Let's see how we can answer the question. I'm not getting the question, the drift of the question well. So, for fee payment at the University of Energy, we have a very friendly payment policy. So you pay 30% to have access to register as a student of the university. Then before you start classes, you have to top up either 20 or 30% to be, fully.
No, you have to, come again, please.
So he said the contract. So what I'm saying is that if you have been asked to go and pay, like say, 3,000 for your fees, you calculate 30% of it. You can pay it in full, or you pay 30% of it to have access to the university platform and register as a student. Or you can pay the money in full. Once you have it, you can pay 60% and you are good to go through the first semester. The first semester ends around May 10th. And then you come back on the 17th to start the second semester. Now take note, the no fee stress policy, the money will not be paid to the university. It will be paid to the students. So have in mind that you will get money from the government.
Yeah.
But that money will not come to the university. It will come to you.
You personally. So don't go and use it.
So don't say that
to bet.
I want to come in and then I will pay later.
Yes.
So look for money somewhere and pay. Later when you get the money, give it to your parents. Don't need to do other things, funny things.
Yes.
And Akwesi UK, thank you so much. It's asking for the number. Bra Akwesi, the number is 0243 92 62 and 06. 0243 92 62 and 06. And the one that received the message is Senior Benjamin Jamara. The another number is 0243 64 59 and 55. 0243 64 59 55. And James Clark Hayford will be answering you or be dealing with you directly.
Let's address this issue. International students. People are watching all over the world. So is UNER admitting international students?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much.
What is the process?
Certainly. So the international community are friends from Benin, Nigeria, US, UK, coming to study at the University of Natural Resources. And good morning to Engineer Professor Imo Thirinyan Kaboba, who is a global co-chair for Group on Earth Observation. He is the Dean for the International Relations Office. So the good news is that the international students do not pay for admission forms.
Oh,
we are the only university in Ghana where international students don't pay for admission forms.
Wow.
And our fees are quite moderate and manageable. So we will sort you out. Once you to David, Brad David and Sister Francisca at the International Relations Office. David Sichinichi is the registrar in charge of the International Student Office. He will deal with the two of us, and we ensure that we have students all over the place. I have a lot of friends from Nigeria. And the university will be going to Nigeria. We'll be going to Togo in January. We'll be going to Nigeria somewhere in March. So for us, we prioritize our senior bachelor, Ernest Mbawini, one of the great men responsible for the School of Agriculture and Technology, the school registrar at Doma campus. Don't forget that Doma campus is a nice place. The university is about 2,000 acres of land. We have the School of Geoscience and the School of Agriculture, where we run programs like climate change and sustainable development, programs like BS Agriculture, programs like Agriculture and Resource Economics, all being run. We have master's programs, MPhil in animal production, MPhil in crop science, all of them being run at the School of Agriculture and Technology. And senior bachelor say Doma campus has additional 2 private, top-notch private hostels, enough to house more students. So we need more of the students. So
this is what a registrar from Doma campus is saying. Please, if you are going to Doma campus and you want hostel, then it means that you can contact the number that we
provide
have
his number. Provide his number. His number. I can see. My eyes are not very good. Forgive me, viewers. So School of Agriculture and Technology, the registrar's number is there. Is here. Can you provide a number if they want to call?
Okay. So if you want to have a hostel at Doma campus, you can also call 0241 351 500. 0241 351 500. And he will also help you gain or get a very nice accommodation for your study. Thank you very much for watching us. As I indicated to you, we are here to help you with your admission issue. So if you have any concern, this is the time that you can engage us and we will help you with whatever information that you want to know. I know most of you is about the pending of your admission. Please stay calm, okay? We will get you the admission very soon after the close of this session. But before that, let me also say this, that you are bringing your results. Please, if you know you have D7 in mathematics, in English, know that you cannot get admission to the university. You cannot, because according to the requirement that is needed for you to be admitted into any university in Ghana, you need to get C6. And then the diploma, you have to get 5 credits or passes. So you need to get C6, 5, but for degree, you need to get C6 for 6 subjects. So please, if you have D7 in maths, in English, you cannot get admission. If you have maybe D7 in maybe integrated science, social studies, or one of your electives, that one, you can get a diploma program to study at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. So please take note of that, so that if you don't get admission, you don't say that we are not giving admission or we didn't give you admission. Perhaps it's the result that you are holding that is causing that. And as I've explained, If you have D7 in maths, in English, there's no opportunity for you to gain admission at the University of Energy and Natural Resources and even any other university in Ghana. We are almost ending this session so that you have time for your admission process. So please keep sending your application form and then your results to the numbers that we are provided. Kindly send your application form and then your results to the numbers that we are provided, and then we will make sure that you get admission. If you get admission, please indicate. You go back to the video or to the site or to the link or wherever, and then indicate that you have gained admission. We are not giving that instant admission because we are here, but after the close of the session, the admission officer will ensure that you get your admission if only you qualify for the program that you have selected. On that note, we are going for a quick break. The member background be said, assessor, yeah. All right, thank you very much for your time, for your patience. We are back again. If this is your first time of watching us, this is UENR online admission session where we are helping you to gain admission to the University of Energy and Natural Resources. We know some of you, a lot of you have applied, but you have challenge. Your admissions are still pending. That is why we have brought this session so that we address some of these issues. We have already indicated a number that you should send your application form and your results to, and I can see a lot of them coming. We are going to address that after this session. Some of you may get your admission as the session is ongoing, and some of you too, you get your admission after this session. My name is Benjamin Jamra, Assistant Registrar at the University Relations Office. I also have Mr. James Clark Hayford, an Assistant Registrar, Institutional Advancement and Alumni Relations Officer, as well as the Registrar in charge of Dean of Students Office, and also the leader of the UENR outreach program, where we visit over 200 senior high schools each year to educate students and also empower them to learn and then get enrolled into a university, preferably the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Please don't call the number that we have sent, rather text. All that we need is indicate that your admission is pending, and then you send your application form and then your results. Thank you very much. My brother, you are welcome again.
Thank you, sir.
So we were talking about UENR. Maybe somebody just joined us. So I want you to help us again with the overview, a brief.
Okay, thank you very much, my
University
brother.
of Energy and Natural Resources.
Thank you very much, our viewers across the globe. You are welcome to the University of Energy Historic and Great Engagement exercise with our prospective students and major stakeholders, especially parents who are anticipating and desire to have their children enroll at this prestigious university. Let's put on record that the University of Energy and Resources is a public funded university.
Okay.
It's not a private university.
Okay.
It's a public funded university. The university was actually established in the year 2011, 31st December 2011, by an Act of Parliament, Act 830. In 2012, Saturday 17th November, the university enrolled 8 pioneer students, 154. As we speak to you, we have more than 16,500 students.
Wow.
We have 9 schools, including the graduate school. We have a staff strength more than 1,000. We have student population more than 16,500. And we are the university that have the mandate, the sole mandate in Africa to train the next experts of Africans in the energy and natural resources sector of our country. Don't forget that we are the reigning energy institution of the year. And I've seen my big brother, Dr. Nana Kweku Aka, who is the chairperson of the Enchi College of Education. Prof, you are doing so well. And he is the founder for Home Garden, an online platform, which normally talks about farming, how you can do gardening. He's doing he's a great man. We call him on the blind side. He doesn't like it, but one of your schools to call him IGP. He's also a senior hall tutor for Casford, I'm told. Prof. Doc, thank you so much. I know very soon you'll be a professor. That's why I kept seeing Prof. He's watching us from University of Cape Coast.
Oh, okay.
So the University of Energy, Natural Resources was established by the late President of the Republic, His Excellency Professor John Evans Fifi Atamis of blessed memory, a noble African, distinguished Ghanaian, and a great icon of the world who wanted to change the narrative. In those days, issues of galamsey, environmental issues were not topical, but this man, a visionary leader, established the University of Energy to solve that and help in solving that particular issues that he anticipated might happen. Sadly, we lost him 24th of July, 2012. So the university currently have 16,500 students. But a bit about the history, have had 3 vice chancellors. The first of the vice chancellors is the current ambassador to Switzerland, Professor Mrs. Esiwa, who led the university from 2012 all the way to 2016. Prof is now an ambassador, serving this country in that capacity as an ambassador to the Republic of Switzerland.
Okay.
Then our second vice chancellor was Professor Harrison Kwame Adapa, who currently works at Mampong campus of Amstead. Our current vice chancellor is a product of the University of Cape Coast, Professor Elvis Asarbedi-Akon, who was a dean for one of the great schools. I don't know the school that you're affiliated to, but I want to go to UCC. My greatest school, all-time school, is a school for agriculture for University of Cape Coast. So Prof is serving the second term as a vice chancellor. He has been able to move the numbers from 7,200 when he took over the reins of leadership all the way to 16,500. So this is a university where every Ghanaian wants to study. Yeah. Why do I study that? Our staff strengths are quite great, and our staff are dedicated and committed. They have been drawn from the chain of industry and from different universities across the country. And what they do is that they are trained to be student-centered and customer-friendly. And when you come to University of Energy, it's a cliche that UNEL is a wonderful home. You don't want to come here and you want to bring more of your family. I have about 4 relatives that are schooling here, and that tells you that we have accepted it in good faith. We believe that our students are trained to be very competitive. In Ghana, our top issue is energy and natural resources. So if you desire to do a program in Ghana, natural resources in Ghana, there's no university that have you covered more than the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Yeah. Don't forget that our current campus was the only training center for foresters in the whole West Africa. We have a great relationship with Forestry Commission. And now when you go to Echakrom, Ejuso, the Forestry Commission Training Center, we have graduated our first cohort of certificate students way back last month, where the director, the man responsible or advisor to the Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Honorable Amakofi-Boa. I'm talking about Professor Mrekujima. He was the one who represented the minister at Echakrom when we had a first graduation for training of foresters in Echakrom in Ejusu. Apart from that, I have a great relationship with the Forestry Commission. If you desire to become a soldier, army officer, if you want to be a police officer, if you want to be an immigration officer, if you want to work with National Fire Service, the program I advise you study the BSc in fire, safety, and disaster management. We have a great partnership with Ghana National Fire. On that note, in 2024, the calendar for July and August was dedicated to the University of Energy and Natural Resources. So if you go to the Department of Forest Science, they are there. Professor Akoto is also doing so. We have the great men and women that will change your learning outcome. I tell people that make a choice of a university, not looking at only the physical monumental infrastructure, but look at a community where they value you, a community where they cherish you, a university where they value everybody. And that university is the prestigious University of Energy and Natural Resources. We are not just talkers. We demonstrate what you do. In 28 November 2025, our university was adjudged as the best energy institution of the year. And if you look at the category of nomination, you'll be amazed. GMPC, Ghana Gas, all of them were there. Ministry of Energy and Green Transition. But the University of Energy was adjudged as the energy institution of the year.
So, and that category was very competitive.
Very, very competitive.
Because we had, I think, VRA also.
VRA, NEPCO, all of them were there.
UMAT was also part of that category. And UNER won as the best energy institution
of the year. In 2025, October, the university have a debate competition. We call it open debate and novice debate. So the university at liberty to present a number of teams. We have financial constraint. as an emerging university, a young university. So we presented 2 teams. But strangely, and because our students are very good, when our sister universities are representing 8 teams and 9 teams and 10 teams, we succeeded in winning the category for both the novice and then the open debate championship. So we are the reigning best debate championship in the whole country, the University of Energy and Natural Resources. In September, our vice chancellor was adjudged as Transformational Leader of the Year by the Expert of African Sustainable Practitioners at Accra City Hotel. So Professor Asabedi Akun was adjudged as the best transformational leader. Then again, the university was adjudged as the best curriculum institution of the year. So University of Energy has got you covered. We run programs from all angles. I want to run you through the programs if it is very, very.
No, let's talk about the alternative program for nursing prospective students. Now, a lot of them applied to pursue nursing, but UNER was given a slot, a number that we should admit into the nursing to pursue nursing. So some of them may not be able to qualify to pursue nursing. What other programs can these individuals pursue at the University of Energy?
Thank you very much, Uncle Ben. The good news is that I am a proud product of the School of University of Cape Coast. I did not say a proud product of School of Nursing, University of Cape Coast. I said Agric. And if I die and resurrect like Jesus Christ did, I would love to study Agric Science. No program is superior to the other. I tell the Ghanaian child that what the university gives you is able to communicate very well, adapt yourself, and be prepared. With impeccable knowledge and integrity, you can conquer the world easily. And I think if your desire was to study degree in nursing, you were not fortunate. In nursing, you do interview. And now, this year, we have been told by the Ghana Nurses and Midwifery Council that if a candidate have an aggregate more than 14, that person cannot be admitted or enrolled to study a degree in nursing. So it's not a creation or something, it's a policy, national policy directive you have to implement.
All right.
So on that note, apart from nursing, there are very good programs there that you can study. I don't see why, I don't know. We are used to
old drums,
old
drums. If it is Omo,
detergent, Omo. If it's TV station, DTV.
It's a soap.
If it is a toothpaste, it ought to be pasted. If it's a paper, you have to read. It is daily graphic. So we are used to the old brand, but trust me, the University of Energy have you covered. On that note, I have to run you through some of the programs that we run. We do civil engineering, okay? Civil engineering.
Now, somebody who did home science.
Yeah.
Can the person do civil engineering?
No.
Okay.
For engineering programs at any university in Ghana, the requirement is you have to have physics and elective maths. And the condition is that you need to obtain A1 to C6.
Okay.
A1 to C6.
Okay.
In the core subjects, specifically English, core mathematics, integrated science. There are some subjects like planning, you swap the integrated science with social studies. But if it is engineering, you need at least C6. And then your third elective, you ought to have A1 to C6 and physics, elective maths, and a third subject. Okay, so
somebody is asking, as you said, Agric. Now you go to the program, but let's start with Agric.
Yeah.
Because somebody is asking the question that, please talk about the agricultural programs and the requirements.
Yes.
Somebody wants
so BSc Agric Science.
Yes.
When you check that department, BSc Agric Science, BSc Agri Resources, that department.
Yeah.
And then food technology also falls under
food technology. Yeah.
Food technology falls under. For food technology is for the science students and agri students who are concerned with either biology or chemistry.
Okay.
Either biology or chemistry, you qualify to study the food science technology.
But I wonder why people do not prefer that program, because I see that program to be very, very, very.
The point is that I would tell you any day, any time that for me, I do not have any specific interest in a program. Your passion must drive to do a program.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that I studied BSc Agric Science at the university. And I remember telling my friend, Dr. Emmanuel Ojiri, who is now a lecturer with the School of Agriculture, and my great friends there, Professor Edu and then Professor Agu Asare, the vice dean of the school. I tell them that when I went to my village, Bremen Bredum, my grandmother wanted to know from me. Say, "Kobinokum, ma today ikusia pono, ikuduma nerusia." And I wept that day because to my grandmother, you can't leave the village and go to Cape Coast. You're going to study agriculture. So we are used to the old thing that we know. But trust me, if your daughter or son has been given a program to say at any university, know much about the program. Okay. What are the career pathway? Yeah. So once you know the career pathway, our vice chancellor, Professor Sarbediako, did not study nursing. He studied BSc Agric Science at the University of Cape Coast. Our pro vice chancellor, coincidentally, studied Agric Science at the University of Ghana. He's the pro vice chancellor. These are the top men in the university. The vice chancellor, the pro vice chancellor. So any program you want to study, embrace it. Don't be sad that you'll be given a different program from nursing. In any case, with the nursing program, you cannot pick more than 200 students. And if you look at applicants, those who have applied are more than 10,000. So we are bet. It's not that we don't want to enroll you here, but we are restricted.
There's a limitation.
A limitation by the central government, which is a policy that has been there for years. And I understand government. If you pick about 2,000 per student per school, how are you going to employ all of them? So government look at all these things and it's very good. So that is why you selected the program. There's first program, second program, and third program. If you do not get the first program, make do with the second program, make do with the third program. Okay?
But a lot of people, let me advise this. A lot of people, when you are selecting the programs, I think because you have an interest in a particular program, you tend to concentrate more.
Somebody will want to find out if I can repeat the same program 3 times.
No.
Nursing first, nursing second, nursing third. Until recently, students were at liberty to do that.
Yes.
They could pick.
Yes. So please, you have to pick the choices, the programs according to your choices. So if that's why we give you 3 options. If maybe the first option, you are not able to get admission, what will be the preferred program? What will be your preferred interests in a certain program? So you choose that as your second choice. Then the same thing as your third choice. Please take note of that. And then so that if you don't get your first choice, you can get your second choice. Let's talk about the programs and then the ones that are at Doma.
Okay, so we'll start with the Doma program.
This one, if you are having this program, you do it at Doma campus. If you are doing this, you do it at Siena campus. A very brief one.
So the university have 3 campuses. 2 are in operation now.
Okay.
The Doma campus have School of Geoscience and School of Agriculture, my own school. So for Doma campus, School of Geoscience, we have programs like climate change and development. We have geomatics, BSc geomatics. We have BSc geoenvironmental science, BSc environmental science. All of these programs are run at the Doma campus. Then we have diploma in geomatics as well at the Doma campus. So, and for the School of Agric, we have BSc Agriculture and Resource Economics and BSc Agriculture and Food Technology. All these programs are run at Doma campus for undergraduate level. Then for the postgraduate program, we have MPhil MSc Agribusiness Management and then MPhil MSc Animal Science Production. Then for the Geoscience MPhil MSc program, we have MSc Climate Science, MSc Climate Change, then MS Planning, BSc Planning is also at Doma campus. You love to. Don't forget that our university is blessed to have the respected African Ghanaian, His Royal Majesty Osajifo Osadeyo Nana Ajimambedu Udu at the second. And he is the president of Bono Regional House of Chiefs. He's an appeal court judge. Then apart from that, Nana is also the president of the Bono Traditional Council, respected figure. He is the one who have dedicated his life to the service of Ghana and God. And Nana have instituted what you call the JE Emails and Memorial, Award, which is given to a Robert student for every year. So that brand new saloon car the lady is going to receive is basically in memory of the past president of the Republic of Ghana, the humble Ghanaian who died in office.
Nana, thank you very much.
So that's the brain behind
thank you because
award.
Because he also established this university.
Yes.
So it is in order.
Yes.
To have something in memory of him. And it was good because everybody had fun, where we said that the young lady, the overall best student, is going to receive a brand new saloon car, a very serious engagement. I mean, brand new saloon car.
Yes.
So I wish I would have even come back to University of Energy and Natural
Yes. There's no university in Ghana.
So that
There's no university.
I can be the overall best student as well.
4 years ago, we have on record, we reward students that are doing very well. So when in Ghana, we were the first institution, tertiary institution, to produce a global best public speaker.
Yeah.
Lois spoke in 2022, and the university gave her 5,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. In those days, other universities were giving 100 Ghana and 200 Ghana cedis, but we're giving 5,000 Ghana cedis. Now we have raised the bar. Now you are going to get a saloon car, apart from other awards from the alumni and all that.
Wow.
So I tell, and that lady who won the award, Dr. Kweku Aka, is watching me, the board chairman, governing council chair for Enchi College of Education, is listening and watching. This is a young lady from Seshi Humbiri, Seshi Bekwai area.
The young
lady, Jennifer, who was struggling to even pay her admission fees. She completed school in the year 2018, or say to senior high school case in Ashanti region.
Look at that.
Now this lady have gone all the way, and now she's the overall best student. So I'll link her up with my boss, Dr. Aka, for that support and direction.
So are you done with that?
Yes.
With the program?
Mr. Laughter is watching us all the way in Accra. Mr. Laughter is a popular comedian.
He's doing well. He did a video. On admission. And I tell you, over 100 students are coming through this gentleman.
He's a great ambassador of the university.
Yes.
Don't forget that
he's a young student
who studied BSc Electrical Electronic Engineering at this. Yes.
He's an engineer.
Yes, he studied BSc. He's an engineer.
Laughter is an engineer.
Electronic engineering.
Okay, Mr. Laughter. So go.
He's doing so well.
Those who are watching.
Don't forget, in 2024, he was adjudged the Student Comedian of the Year.
Yes.
So he's doing so well.
Yes.
And it's to the entertainment industry. Anybody who can sing. And I was telling you that the Vice Chancellor have a scholarship for students that are talented and gifted. And Lady Naja Mafua is a beneficiary of this package where you don't pay school fees and you don't pay admission fee.
So let's talk about finally the masters and then the PhD.
For University of Energy,
some of them, yes.
For University of Energy, have you covered? We run very good programs at the postgraduate level, and the good news is that for postgraduate students, you do not have lectures from Monday to Friday. So if you work with the Bank of Ghana, you work with CBG, if you're a teacher teaching at Doma Senior High School, St. James Senior High School, you have to go and teach the student from Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, you take advantage every 2 weeks, congregate at the University of Energy Sunyani campus, and then you have to come and enjoy your lessons. So the program is regular, but the tuition is on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. We do that. And that is why you see MPs, ministers of states, joining this community for further education. Headmasters, CEOs of companies, top government officials would have to have their lessons and have further education at the University of Natural Resources. So we have a lot of programs. For example, recently, the Department of Electrical Electronic Engineering, Professor Benjamin Asuban-Wayori, we have the accreditation to run MPhil and MSc in Electrical Electronics Engineering and then PhD Electrical, which is a good news. We're also running mathematics, PhD, mathematics, MPhil, mathematics, MC mathematics, all the way to the PhD level. And Professor Dominic Otu, one of the great men of this university, supporting the university in every direction. Professor Dominic Otu, if you care to know, is the author of the famous mathematics book, Concise Mathematics. We call him Pascal. I used his book when I was in secondary school. He's a seasoned teacher and educator. And Prof is doing so well. He's a graduate dean for the School of Graduate Studies. And Prof is one of the great men in supporting this university. So we have you covered. Apart from that, we have MPhil, agribusiness. We have MPhil, MSc, PhD, crop science, which is my program. And we have you covered. All programs are run on weekend. And you can take this number and try to reach out to them. 0243 92 6206. 0243 92 6206. The name there is Benjamin Jamara, my good brother. 0243 64 59 55. 0243 64 59 55. Our postgraduate programs are unique and you can enroll at any day, anytime.
Miss
Exciting.
Talipu Kasa. I think I've gotten it right. You are watching. You said that. Please, I took your contact from the UNER online admission session that says we should send our application forms and our results here. So indeed, you have sent. And
Okay.
I
So
should say that you are good. In fact, your result is very good.
Is it
Your result
for
is
masters
very
or
good.
undergraduate?
No, undergraduate.
Okay.
Okay, so you just got admission. Thank you. Congratulations. We are pleased to inform you that you have been offered admission into the University of Energy and Natural Resources to pursue BSc in nursing. Please visit there. So that's your message. That's good because your result is very, very good. Okay, but my application is on pending. Yes, you came for.
That's a technical issue.
Yes, so you get it. You get it. I came for interview on Friday and I received this message on Sunday, but my application is on pending.
Okay,
so today,
will come
Monday, your admission will come because I know you should pass because your result is very good. Congratulations.
So some of the postgraduate programs
waiting for you. Now let me put this information across. All prospective students, please. Tomorrow we are meeting again online. 4 p.m. we are meeting online again. We want to engage you to help you, give you some security tips, and then what you should expect, the hall that you are coming, the hostel that you are coming. We just want to give you a pre-information before you arrive on Friday. So please, let's make a date tomorrow at 4 p.m. so that we can talk about
quickly run through the programs that we have at the master's level.
Yes.
We have MSc, PhD, Environmental and Water Sustainability, MPhil, PhD, Social Forestry and Environmental Resources, MPhil, Environmental Science. We also have MPhil, MSc, PhD, Computer Science, MPhil, Chemistry is run here, MPhil, Applied Mathematics, PhD, Mathematics is also run here. Then we have MPhil, MSc, Information Technology. We just graduated our first cohort. Then we have MPhil, PhD, Bioresources Engineering, MPhil, PhD, Environmental Engineering Management. Then we have MSc, PhD, MPhil, Energy Policy. So those
that's the program. Yes. That's the program I want to pursue.
Yeah. MSc, MPhil, PhD, Energy Economics. I want Energy Economics. MPhil, MSc, Energy Gas, Natural Gas Engineering and Management.
Okay.
MPhil, PhD, Sustainable Energy Management. Then we have MPhil, Climate Change, MPhil, Climate Science, MPhil, Environmental Planning and Development, MPhil, Geo-Environmental Science. Then you have programs like MPhil, MSc, Agribusiness Management, MPhil, MSc, Animal Production. Then these programs that I'm going to mention, take note, are sponsored by the United Nations. MPhil, MSc, Land Degradation Neutrality, MPhil, MSc, Mining and Sustainable Resources Policy Planning, PhD, Sustainable Land Management, and MSc, Sustainable Mine. And then we also have recently MSc, MPhil, Electrical Engineering, PhD, Electrical Engineering, PhD, Computer Engineering, MPhil, MSc, Computer Engineering.
On that note, we want to thank you very much for your time and for your patience. We assure you that your concerns will be addressed very soon. So just keep in touch, keep checking your portal, and then if you have any other concern, but please, if you get admission, can you let us know from now? And remember that you are coming to campus or you are reporting on Friday, 9th January 2026. When you come, we have made plans to receive you very well. We also want to inform you that tomorrow at 4 p.m. we will engage you and give you pre-information before you come to the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Thank you very much for your time and see you again.
So, quick one before we go. Those who want to buy the form, it is not late, like reiterated. To my great brother, Dr. Aka of UCC, Brad Jackson Rice is watching. Mr. Laughter, thank for your support and profound contribution to the growth and visibility of this university. Kindly visit GCB Bank close to you, Prudential Bank Ghana Limited, Fidelity Bank Ghana Limited, CBG Bank, Ghana Post Office, and procure the University of Intellectual Resources form for only 230 Ghana cedis for undergraduate form and 300 Ghana cedis for the postgraduate form. When you buy it, take it to internet cafe. You can also conveniently purchase your form by dialing *885#. Dial *885# on all network to procure your form. And this is the how you do it. When you dial, look for option 2. And when you click on option 2, it will take you to the list of the universities. You see UENR. And then they will find out whether you are buying postgraduate form. If you have a first degree already and you want to specialize in an area, that is postgraduate. But if you are entering the university for the first time, either diploma, either degree, then go for undergraduate. And then they request for your PIN. Once you provide your PIN, they will send the PIN and serial number to you, take you to an internet cafe. If you haven't filled the form before, to enroll and join this amazing, get somebody who is good in filling the form and join this amazing community. I'm telling you that for affordability, look for the University of Intellectual Resources. For accessibility, look for the University of Intellectual Resources. For quality tertiary education in Africa, there's no university better than the University of Intellectual Resources. Our university is an academic center of excellence, globally reputed for providing accessible, affordable, and higher quality education. Thank you so much, and God bless you till we meet 4 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you so much for your audience.